A privilege now. Ivan Savage, from CEO of Soldier On, and his representatives are here. So thank you, sir, very much. Great to have you here.
Well, it's great to see you all here, and I really thought this day would never come. He's just, I have to say, Trent, Sandy, Maddie, Alex, Greg, Denise, you guys mightn't be able to say it, but we'll say it, like, what a dead set legend. My God. He was absolutely fantastic man, and what an honour and privilege it was for Soldier On to be a part of his life in the last 2 or 3 years of his life. March On. So we have this campaign called March On, which is in the month of March. It's 96 kilometres. It's the distance of Kokoda. In its first year, we had 150 people do it, and we raised $60,000. And inspired by Captain Tom Moore and the connection with Denise and with yourself, Trent, and your family, Sgt Bert, we like to call him Sgt Bert, was involved with our campaign. And what a fantastic inspiration. Yes, we were in awe of Sgt Bert. He's an absolute amazing man. So we said, okay, well, this campaign's in March, and we've got to sort of start this pretty early. You know, he is 101 years old, of course, and we sort of started it in late September, I think it was, wasn't it, Ryan? Jane, it was about that, October. We said, okay, look, that'll give him like 5 months to complete the 96 kilometres, and we can sort of celebrate it at the end of March. And then before it, we sort of kicked off on the 75th anniversary of the cessation of hostilities in the Pacific. And he sort of completes this in 5 weeks. We go, what? Hang on, he's 101. He's supposed to take his time. So we go, well, what do we do now? Okay, well, and as Bert would always say, just keep walking around the block. As is one of his favourite sayings, just keep walking around the block. And so he did. And by the end of the campaign, he had walked 420 kilometres. An amazing feat. And boy, could he walk. You know, it was hard just to keep, we had a few activities where we walked with him, and it was hard just to keep up with him. So what's the importance of that? So overall, you know, he inspired, we went from 150 people that did March On to 6,300 people did March On. Many of those people were inspired by Bert. That year we raised $1.85 million, of which Bert raised individually $110,000. Now, why is that important? So what Soldier On does is we enable serving and ex-serving veterans and their families to thrive. One of the big parts, we use the acronym HELP to describe what we do. H is health and wellbeing, E is employment, transition, L is learning and education, P is participation and social connection. But a really big part of it is to prevent this terrible scourge of veteran suicide. And I can tell you categorically that Bert saved lives. Without question, he saved lives. We get told every day at Soldier On, we have 7,000 veterans and family members that we support. And Bert absolutely, categorically, 100% saved lives. And it's wonderful to have, you know, that wonderful generation of World War II veterans reach out and make that connection to contemporary veterans. You know, often you don't get that link. And it was fantastic for us that, you know, Bert told me that, you know, you've given me, as you said, a 101-year-old centenarian, get that right, you know, that we gave him purpose. And he inspired so many people. He was on 2GB. 2GB absolutely loved Bert. I was on air with Jim Wilson just recently, but you know, Ben Fordham loved interviewing Bert. And that was listened by millions of people. So, you know, he inspired a lot of people, and for that we're extremely grateful. He will always be part of the Soldier On family forever and ever, and he will continue to inspire all of us. I love his sayings, use this thing in your, between your ears and your skull, use that. With the campaign, he said, get off your war horse, walk your war horse behind you. We learned a new term, gazunders. If you don't know what that is, look it up or talk to ask Trent afterwards. But lovely sayings, some amazing and fantastic experiences, and to the whole family, to the Le Merton family, thank you for opening up your hearts and your homes to our staff. We've got a number of staff here today honouring the legend. And Sgt Bert, he was a self-proclaimed ordinary bloke, but the reality is he achieved extraordinary things, and something that all his family and friends should be extremely proud. And we've got a little gift. So we've created a Sgt Bert doll. And it's got his signature flannelette shirt and his denim pants, shorts. And this is the way he loved to dress. And it doesn't matter if it was the Governor General, the Prime Minister, this is the way he dressed. So we would like to present this to the family on behalf of Soldier On, and we honour the great man. Thank you.